The Teutonic Order has been harassing the Byzantine Empire for some time now, taking cities in the name of God to bring peace and prosperity to a barbaric land. But the Byzantines have a trick up their sleeve. After sneaking a large force behind the Teutonic Order's lines, they attack the holy city of Königsberg. Calling for reinforcements, the Teutonic Order has lit the flame and from the front line have fallen back to defend the city. However, the Byzantines are close on their tail. Will the Byzantine Empire take the city, dealing a heavy blow to the order? Or will the Teutonic Order be able to finally hold their holy city and put an end to their enemies? Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to be able to cover this replay sent in here today. Hopefully you guys liked my little introduction there, but oh my goodness gracious. This is absolutely wonderful. Being able to see these factions in Rome 2 Total War, I never thought that I would see the day. One of my favorite games that's ever been released. I just don't play with mods. Why I don't play with mods, I don't know, but I'm really glad that these were sent in because I am extremely excited. I mean, look at these guys. Look at the detail of these Crusaders here, and we've got so many different types of units. It is absolutely gorgeous, and those helmets are wonderful. I am so excited to be able to play this today. And look at these archers. Are these crossbows? Order bows. Are they crossbows or archers? It looks like crossbows. Oh man, this is going to be a dangerous fight to be had today. But this is going to be a really good one. Look at this. We've got the Byzantine Empire. Look at the flags too, just how detailed and gorgeous they are. I have to admit, I really like that color scheme. I didn't think that red would be great with purple, but I do have to... What the heck? Please, those are the towers, right? Yeah, I was like, what? For some reason, to me, they almost look like machine gun fire going off there for a second. And we've got the Northern Crusaders over here taking the brunt of the fire. Oh my goodness. Are these guys considered low tier infantry? I mean, they've got chainmail, shields, swords. They look beautiful. If these guys are considered as low tier infantry, then I am scared to see the high tier infantry actually fight here, but they are definitely taking the brunt of the tower shots. But the Byzantine Empire is starting to move in here with their banners of purple and red. Looking over here, they've got their wall of towers to be able to try and defend themselves from some of the archers that are supposed to be coming in here. And, oh, I can't even imagine. Again, I record these before I actually do the introduction, so please make fun of me for trying to pronounce some of the names of these units. I'm gonna Vardariotai, I don't even know. But look at these guys. They are absolutely stunning. I'm biased. I think the Crusaders look really freaking cool and a little bit better, but still, the armor, the clothing, everything about these guys are absolutely gorgeous. We've got even a sally out from the Teutonic Order, a unit of Northern Crusaders moving out to be able to try and fight against the Byzantine Empire, try and keep them from their walls, try and distract them as much as they can and give them some time. We've got the army from the Crusaders over here, reinforcement army coming in, I believe, at 12 minutes. I don't remember exactly. I think he said 12 minutes, but we shall definitely see to be able to come in and reinforce over here on this side. And then we've got the Byzantine Empire over here with their next army getting ready to be able to move in marching order. Oh, look at this. They made it look all beautiful and pretty too. Oh man, and look how gorgeous these guys look. Look how these armored beasts, they almost look like their armor reminds me of Rome, and their helmets, especially with the mohawk of feathers and everything that's going on, reminds me of the Roman Empire. But with those shields, they are absolutely stunning. And they have got a marching order going on over here. This is gorgeous. This video is just going to be me admiring the graphics and the detail on these armies. And we've got the cavalry over here as well. The Acriti, I don't even know, but these guys look like they are going to deal some damage to their opponents, and we've got plenty of cavalry getting ready to be able to move in here today, but it looks like the Byzantine Empire have reached the walls with their siege equipment. They are now battering down the walls, trying to do what they can to be able to get in and take this settlement for the good of their countries. Over here, it looks like the Northern Crusaders decided to fall back inside. They were going out to be able to tease their opponents here just a little bit, We've got the towers set here to be able to try and defend themselves from the opponent's archers, and the walls are crumbling down. They did not stand a chance against these tortoises, and the Skutoi, I'm gonna call them the Skutoi that were battering down the walls. Ooh, look at their shields, too. That is gorgeous. The designs on them, oh, man. The Teutonic Order is definitely going to have a little bit of trouble over here. They are taking a they're taking an aggressive defensive approach. They are not going to be giving up any land here today. They've got units right up against the wall, ready to be able to defend with their lives. The Northern Crusaders, so many Northern Crusaders. I'm going to assume that those are their cheaper unit. But there are a lot of Northern Crusaders over here. And then we've got the Teutonic Knight, the elite of the Teutonic Order over here, getting ready to be able to defend their territories as well. We got more walls starting to break. Order bows, we should call them order crossbows. Order crossbows falling back to a better position. We've got the Teutonic Knights, more elite infantry, getting ready to defend this area. The walls are breaking down, but there's no support in here. I'm wondering if they are actually going to take this and move in onto the inside of the settlement, or break the walls and run back to the rest of their forces. Over here, we do have a unit of artillery getting ready to be able to fire inside of the settlement as well. Fire down this roadway and trying to get some kills. We got some archers moving in to be able to fire into their opponents as well. Going to try to do as much damage as possible. I mean, the order bows are dangerous. They got to be careful. And these guys do have regular bows, not crossbows. Crossbows are going to be great against armor. I don't know how the regular bows are going to be, but I mean, arrows are arrows at the end of the day. If they hit you, it's going to hurt, and you might die. So we'll see how they go and what they actually decide to shoot at. Oh, are they going to fire? Oh, they're moving up. They're moving up. Or are they just repositioning here? Come on, please. I want to see them fire so bad. I know it's just going to be like any other archer as well, but these guys are just so freaking cool. Oh, this makes me feel like I'm playing another medieval game. I miss Medieval 2 Total War. I really hope they decide to come out with a third one, and hopefully they do a good job on it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We got this other unit over here of very heavy melee infantry moving up to be able to defend the archers, and the archers are going to start to fire here. They saw an opportunity to be able to start getting some shots on the sword side. The defenders are going to move around and get into a better position, doing a little bit of dodging here, trying to make sure that the archer ammo is wasted, repositioning so that way they're not showing off their sword side here. So the archers are going to hold fire, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And so far, they've taken over this tower. The Byzantine Empire has successfully taken over this archer tower. We've got a few more troops moving up, some spears, as well as some very heavy melee infantry. Light spear infantry going in to be able to take the brunt of the javelin fire, have them waste as much ammo as possible. The Northern Crusaders throwing them in. They don't care. Oh, they're throwing in air. Oh man, they don't even care. The javelins are starting to hit their front lines as well, but they don't even care. They're throwing air. They are magicians. Air turning into spears, spears turning into death. They are casting their magic, their holy magic, upon the Byzantine Empire. Do the Byzantines have holy magic as well? Oh my goodness. Oh, the shields are raised. Come on. Oh, no, they do have javelins. I do see javelins in their hands, so it just looks like the Teutonic Order is able to create missiles out of thin air utilizing their holy magic, but the Northern Crusaders are certainly taking a beating over here. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, are they going to start moving in? They're going to start charging in. It's getting sick of being shot by the javelins. They're going to go ahead. They are out of holy magic, and they're going to go ahead and utilize their swords, their armor, their valiant efforts to be able to move in and start engaging with these forces. We've got some archers in position to be able to start firing inside as well. The Toxotes, the Tuxedos, getting ready to be able to fire inside of this. Oh, look at those helmets. They look absolutely gorgeous. Extremely shiny, though. Oh, my gosh. Getting ready to be able to fire into the settlement. This could be... I mean, it is shield side, so it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Could potentially be a good opportunity for them to be able to start firing their arrows. Only time will tell, but the arrow tower has been turned against the defenders and is now going to be starting to fire into their ranks, trying to get as many kills as possible. Some cycle charging from the Northern Crusaders, fighting against the prostate infantry. What do we got? The proto-state? No, it's the... you can't even change the name now. The light spears, the prostate infantry. Ooh, getting some javelin fire into the Northern Crusaders as they are retreating. That is a wonderful shot for the attackers over here, getting a lot of kills. We've got more javelin fires going into the spear unit over here, but they might get a little risk getting a little bit of friendly fire as well. They got to be careful. We've got a unit of very heavy infantry clubs going in to be able to stop these guys from being able to throw their Pila, charging into the Northern Crusaders. We've got another unit of club infantry moving in to be able to fight against these Northern Crusaders, and the battle has officially begun. They are not focused over here on this other side. The walls have broken, but they don't want to engage on these sides. They've got the defenders have a lot of archer support over here, and they just don't want to risk the lives of their men. So they're going to try to go on the side that's most beneficial to them. If the defenders have some archers over here and they can get some shots off over on these club infantry, they might be able to get some great kills. Well, it is on shield side, so never mind. For some reason, I was thinking they were left-handed and they were fighting. The sword side was on the left side. And the Northern Crusaders are starting to break with 79 kills, 35 men remaining. They are holding valiantly. We've got more troops moving in, more Northern Crusaders to be able to hold this front line. But will it be enough? The Crusaders are falling back. The club infantry, giving the club infantry time to be able to start to move in further and continue to deal as much damage as possible. Getting ready to throw their javelins. There is a gap right here. They're going to go ahead and utilize it, try and stop them from being able to utilize the javelins. The holy magic charging right into the Northern infantry and going to continue the fight. No rest for the wicked. Will it be enough? Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at the armor on these guys. Still lots of javelins going into the front line of the Byzantine Empire. We got archers on the outside starting to reposition over here. We got a couple of units of infantry over here to be able to defend them. Gotta be careful with this gap. They could potentially charge out and get into these archers. We'll see if they utilize it. I don't know if they'll be able to right now. They're just cycle charging, trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. I do see some movement over here in the background. I don't know if they've been activated or not. This column over here hasn't quite activated. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, we've got some backfire from these archers over here. A unit of Tuxodes. We've got a unit of Tuxedos firing into the flanks of these Northern Crusaders, absolutely demolishing them. Well done by the attackers. What a great maneuver here, trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. The Northern Crusaders utilizing their holy magic to be able to throw air projectiles directly into the Byzantines. It is into the front, so maybe it'll be enough, maybe it won't be, but the attackers should probably start moving in some more infantry as well. The defenders are doing a great job of cycling in and out, trying to get that charge bonus off as much as possible and get as many kills as possible. We've even got the Tuxedos on the inside of the city. It looks like they've taken some damage. 89 out of 120 men remaining. I wonder if they had a little bit of an archer battle. Oh, the Crusaders cavalry have activated, and it looks like the Third Army have arrived. The reinforcements from the Teutonic Order. The cry for help has been answered. The call has been signaled. The fire has been lit, and the Crusaders are coming around the flanks to be able to fight against the Holy Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire. And instead of going out to meet them, the Byzantines have chosen this river crossing to be able to hold back the Teutonic Order, which I absolutely love. We have the cavalry moved up. The scouts have moved up to be able to check out and see what's going on. We've got a couple of prostate infantry moved up to be able to support the very heavy club infantry, but they are eager. They are awaiting the use of the clubs to be able to try and get as many kills as possible. And it looks like the Byzantine reinforcements have arrived as well. Their call has also been answered. We've got multiple units of cataphracts, multiple units of cavalry starting to move up. Look at these banners. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoever created the banners, whoever created these units are legends. They are going to go ahead and start moving up and getting their butts over to the front line to be able to help with the siege on the city. But look at this. Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. This column order, these troops are moving up and they look stunning while doing it. Very organized. The Byzantines have had much practice marching, and they are eager and ready to be able to add their swords, their clubs, their spears, their bows to this battle. Let's go ahead and go back into the siege in of itself. We've got a general awaiting their moment, seeing the reinforcements coming in. He is going back to the gate to be able to try and find an opportunity to maybe get some more kills along with some order bows, some order crossbows. The actual defense for the Crusaders is going well. We've got a clumping of Northern Crusaders over here on the front line trying to utilize their holy magic to be able to throw some air projectiles into the club unit, and they are doing exactly the same. These archers are getting some wonderful shots onto the back. 130 kills onto the backs of these Northern Crusaders. They are taking a beating. Their armor is lighter on the back. Their helmets cannot sustain themselves against such blunt, heavy objects, and they are taking a beating. But it looks like the front line fisticuff fighting has stalled for just a moment, and now we've got a Northern Crusader unit charging into this club unit to be able to try and continue the battle. They've probably run out of holy magic. The wizardry and witchery that has been bestowed upon them has run out, and so now they refer back to their swords to be able to shed blood on this day within their land and defend it for the Teutonic Order. Let's go ahead. Oh, reinforcements have arrived. We've got the cataphracts frantically moving over to be able to help this river defense. We've got archers firing back and forth. Oh my goodness. Who is going to win this one? The tuxedos are taking a beating from the order bows. They are really able to get a lot of kills here. They are going to go ahead and fall back and save their ammo for a different day, because it does not look like they're going to be able to succeed in this one. We've got some Northern Crusaders, some of their lighter infantry starting to move up here as well. And the Teutonic Order is moving up in organized fashion to be able to start to engage across this river against the Byzantine Empire. Luckily, their allies have arrived with cavalry support, but will it not... Oh, we've got a sally out from the Teutonic Order as well. Northern Crusaders, Teutonic Knights, seeing their allies approach, they don't want to leave them to gain all of the glory in today's battle, and so they are moving out. We've got Northern Crusaders starting to move up to be able to engage with the prostate infantry. The prostate infantry throwing their projectiles, their Byzantine magic, to be able to try and get as many kills as possible. And the Northern infantry are just going to go ahead and charge in. Oh no! But they have a great angle over here, getting some great magic thrown right into the sides of the Northern Crusaders. They are not going to last very long. Already on 84 men remaining, they are starting to break, but over on the other side we see some more reinforcements. We've got Teutonic Knights starting to charge in on the other side. The Teutonic Order crossing the river as well, throwing Pila directly into the Byzantines. The Byzantines now face the full might of the Teutonic Order. Lots of arrow fires coming in from the order bows as well, and the battle for the outside of the city has begun. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a unit. Oh, the Byzantine Empire has gotten around the flanks of the Teutonic Order, trying to get shield wall in. It is too late. Their flanks have been exposed. The Teutonic Knights are now being trampled by the very heavy shot cavalry of the Byzantine Empire. 133 men remaining. They are doing what they can, but now facing a fight on both fronts. We've got the general from the reinforcing army moving in as well, trying to stop the inner circle champions from moving across the river. There is a gap. They have found a gap, and they are moving in. The Byzantines have allowed them to come in, and now it is going to be a cavalry versus cavalry battle. The Athenatoi are now fighting. We've got the prostate infantry starting to move in. A spear infantry going to move in and try and fight against this cavalry. The general is going to fall back and try and get to safety. They've slowed down here just a little bit. Look out. We've got another unit of very heavy shot cavalry moving in to be able to engage with the rest of this cavalry. We got the other reinforcing very heavy shot cavalry starting to move in as well. They are somehow still fresh after their long march, but now we've got a huge cavalry battle. The Teutonic Order taking the fight to the attackers, to the Byzantine Empire. No hesitation, going in and bringing forth their holy might upon this land, showing them that this is God's land, that this settlement will be held. Absolutely beautiful. The cavalry moving back and forth. We see some cavalry charging in to the backs. Ooh, we've got the prostate infantry starting to break with only 26 kills. The cataphracts have ranged project. The cataphracts have archers. Okay, that is amazing. They have bows. They're going back to be able to start firing into the general. Teutonic general. The Teutonic Knights now fighting over on this side. The Byzantine reinforcements have arrived. Finally, the infantry were just so far away. They have arrived to be able to start fighting on this front line. The Byzantine Empire general
is in the front lines fighting against the Teutonic Order, starting to make their way. There is a gap. Are they going to utilize it? Come on, come on. I see one unit of cav. Where is the rest of that cavalry? I see the cat. Oh, this is the general. The general needs to fall back and utilize this gap to be able to start getting rid of these order bows. We've got the Teutonic general getting inside, starting to engage with these archers. We got the remnants of this very heavy shot cavalry starting to engage with them, but with the support of the archers on the wall, I don't know how long they're going to be able to last. Getting some great kills and breaking the Tuxedo archers. What a valiant effort from the Teutonic general, really putting in the effort to fight against the order of the Byzantine Empire here today. It looks like the Byzantine Empire is still holding this river crossing. We've got, what was that? Did I just see guard? Where? No, no, no. Where? Hold on. I saw monastic guard. Oh, we've got the guard of the Teutonic Order in the front lines. Now the Byzantine Empire is in trouble. We got archers starting to be fling their arrows into the flanks of the Teutonic Knights, which have reached the flanks of the Byzantine Empire, just trying to do as much damage as they can and get them away from their flanks. They have successfully broke them. The order bows getting plenty of kills, 104, 79, 19 over here, really adding their weight to this front line. And now we've got more and more Crusaders starting to break through the Byzantine Empire. This sally out, the cavalry is frantically trying to fight against the Teutonic Order. 54 out of 80 men remaining. The ordained paragons fighting against the shock cavalry of the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantines have now sent reinforcements. We've got archers, 3 more units of Templaria, the tuxedo temples, there we go, starting to put all of their bows into the general. Is the general still alive? 29 out of 80 men remaining. No, the general has died. The general's bodyguard have broken. The Teutonic Order have lost a very, very necessary part of their leadership. But it looks like, oh, is the general? Oh, the general for the Byzantine Empire is still alive. They are exhausted, but they are charging into the Inner Circle champions to try and break them. 7 men remaining, 6. They are broken. And I do believe that that general is still alive. And now they're going to be able to retreat and continue to bring order to the Byzantine Empire. The Teutonic Order now have to fight even more troops. We've got some depleted Byzantine Empire troops starting to move back into the front line. Now that more and more reinforcements have also reached the front line, we see a gap. We see them utilizing the gap. The Northern Crusaders are starting to charge into some archers. The Tuxedos, run, javelin fire going into them. They have taken a beating as well. 76 kills, 51 kills. They are going to fall back as they are being chased by the Northern Crusaders. They got to be careful. The Teutonic Order getting a little bit of friendly fire on these Crusaders, though. The Byzantine Empire is starting to break at the river crossing slowly but surely. The Northern Crusaders starting to fight alongside the Teutonic Knight and the Guard. Oh man, they are starting to break through the Byzantine Empire. Are the Byzantines going to try and reclaim this, or are they going to fall back? It looks like the Byzantine Empire is actually sending in some more troops to try and reclaim this river crossing. We've got the Tagmata starting to move in as well. Starting to move in against the order bows, which I'm hoping is out of ammo with 79 kills. Oh man, these guys look gorgeous. Look at those spears and those big old shields. That is beautiful. Using the white against the Teutonic Order. Looks like we've got some Teutonic Knights with 112 kills starting to move around. Are they trying to get into the city? Are they done with this outside engagement? The river crossing. A valiant fight from both sides. Honestly, some great plays by both sides. I don't know who came out on top of this. Yes, the Teutonic Order is now able to cross the river and get back inside of the city, but at what cost? Will it be enough for them to be able to defend the city, or will they fall, leaving dishonor for the rest of their people back at home? Archer fire going into the sword side of these Teutonic Knights. They are starting to break. I would run too. If I had arrow going in my butt, if I had arrow going into my arm, in my side, I would break too, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go ahead and fall back. We've got another unit of depleted Teutonic Knights trying to fall back inside of the city. The Order bows valiantly holding back the Stratoitus as they just completely and utterly chop them down. These Order bows are actually getting a lot of kills. They should charge around the flanks here. Now that the archers are starting to fall back, archers still having I'm hoping a lot of ammo, not too many kills as of yet. We still have a cataphract general over here supporting and cleaning up the rest of the Teutonic Order. We've got a couple of troops that have been left behind, a unit of order bows and a depleted unit of Northern Crusaders. But there's not too much cavalry left to be able to run them down, so maybe they'll be able to continue to do some hit and run tactics. Looking back over into the actual city, the Teutonic Order is hanging on by the skin of their teeth. We've got a lot of forces from the Byzantine Empire utilizing their projectiles, utilizing every single thing that they have to be able to break through this defense here today. Teutonic Order still having troops. We've got some heavier Teutonic infantry holding the front line, not quite fighting, just taunting their opponents, shouting some some nasty words at them, and now the bubonic order can't take it anymore. They are going to charge in and try and finish off this infantry unit. We got the rest of the Teutonic Order starting to move in. Lots of projectiles coming in. Great use of their projectiles from the bubonic order, creating a sort of L formation to be able to continue to engage with this. We've got a... Oh, look at this infantry unit. They are absolutely gorgeous. Starting to move in on the right-hand side of the attacking forces and starting to utilize this gap to be able to try and get around their opponents here. Teutonic Order still having troops, however. We've still got some order bows getting attacked by some I don't even know how to pronounce them. Looks like the general has died, though. I give up. I give up on trying to pronounce them. And look at their... Oh, my goodness. They're wearing pans for helmets. Oh, handleless pans for helmets. They are going to go ahead and break. They have held back the enemy for as long as they possibly can, giving time for the Teutonic Knights to go in and hopefully finish off the Skutatoy. Skutatoy. We're going to go with that name. I like that. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could very well be wrong. Letting the order bows continue to fire. It looks like they still have plenty of ammo. They're going to go ahead and utilize their arrows and try to get as many kills as possible. Oh, we still got order bows. Do they still have ammo? No, they are out. They are going to hold this river crossing for as long as they possibly can. The Byzantine Empire sending in some more of their depleted troops to finish off these guys, but now the remnants of the Byzantine Empire is able... Oh, we got that general! Oh, the Teutonic Order general is going in for the archers. We got a unit of infantry moving in to try and intercept them. The archers are going to go ahead and unleash hell upon them. We've got some javelins, some Byzantine magic starting to go in as well. This infantry unit needs to charge into this general if they have any projectiles. Now is the time. We've got the general from the Byzantine Empire starting to move up as well. 129 kills. Is it going to be enough to turn the tide of battle? The other generals coming in to be able to go in on these flanks. The archers, ooh, one archer has broken. We've got some projectiles going into the flanks of the Teutonic general. With 164 kills, they are starting to break and will soon shatter. Will it be enough? Only time will tell. We've got a unit of Northern Crusaders moving around the flanks of the Byzantine Empire, trying to put pressure on the city, but soon they will be surrounded by the Byzantine reinforcements that have come in. Archer fire frantically trying to fire into the Teutonic Order, keep them from being able to fire, firing into the front line, trying to take them out so their infantry can pour into the city. The Teutonic Order now activating their crossbearers. Oh man, are these guys like a pike unit? I mean, with the long spears, I would imagine so. We've got two units of crossbearers starting to move in. They're in a little bit of a weird formation right now, however. They're going to have to go ahead and reform and try and get ready to be able to hold the line. Will the crossbearers be able to save the day? Those spears look dangerous. If I was the Byzantine Empire, I certainly would not want to fight against these spears at all. And look at those helmets. There is no way anything is going to get in them unless the arrow can go right into the gap between their helmets, right into the eyes of their opponents. With the shield and the heavy armor, I can't imagine their archers will be able to do too much, but we've got more order bows here in the background, firing into the Byzantine Empire, trying to weaken them as much as they possibly can, getting some great kills. The Byzantine Empire have some more infantry over here on the front lines, fighting against crossbearers on the front line. 70 out of 160 men remaining, 211 kills. The general is still alive, it looks like, so they do still have a little bit of a morale boost. They are trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, fighting against the very Contario. The very Contario? I don't even know how to pronounce this. We got some archer fire going into the sides of these units. Yes, it is on the shield side, so it's not going to be as effective, but more effective then firing into the front of these units. Some archers that are presumably out of ammo with 139 kills moving into the fray. We've got a depleted unit of crossbearers moving in on the side over here. Oh, the crossbearers starting to... Sorry about that, guys. It looks like the trash man came and it was a little loud, so I just paused it until they left. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back into this epic battle. We've got the Crusaders bringing in the crossbearers to be able to hold the main walkway of the town here. We've got troops moving back and forth, just trying to give a little bit of an angle to throw that magic Byzantine wizardry right into the side of these spears, but they are going to continue to move up and try and deal as much damage as they possibly can. Over on the other side, we've got a depleted unit of crossbearers with 235 kills, 54 men remaining, still fighting the good fight with some Teutonic Knights close on their heels, trying to support wherever they can. We've got a unit of Tuxedos with 82 kills, 33 men remaining on the front line, supporting the infantry. We got more and more troops moving around the flank. Gonna go ahead and engage with this small unit of Teutonic Knights, 31 out of 160 men remaining. They are going to meet their charge against the I don't even want to try again, guys, against the club unit, but they are going to quickly break against the might of the Byzantine Empire. We've got some archers, some order bows starting to fire into the flanks of some of these troops, trying to support their infantry as much as they possibly can. There is a gap here. There is an opportunity for the Byzantine Empire to get around, but it looks like they are going to chase after these bows and try and keep them from firing. Having 104 kills and 31 kills, they are most likely still having ammo, so losing them like that would be a tragic sight to see. Are these order bows still have... Do these order bows still have ammo with 10 kills left? I would hope so. Why are they at the back? They need to move up and get some kills. These order bows definitely don't have any ammo left over, but if these guys do, they need to move up and support their Teutonic brethren. We've got a unit of Grand Master Order Guard. Oh, look at that armor fighting against the club infantry, supporting the crossbearers with 129 out of 160 men remaining. The crossbearers have been surrounded, but they are definitely not out of the fight yet. Starting to break this unit of infantry from the Byzantine Empire. They are going to form a shield wall, reform, and fight against those that wish to take their city from them. The crossbearers not caring at all, fighting alongside the Northern Crusaders and the Grand Master Honor Guard. They are here to be able to support their general to the death and try and beat back their opponents. Lots and lots of archer fire coming in on the sides of the Honor Guard, and the Honor Guard taking a whole bunch of Pila right to the back. Oh, that's gotta hurt the general, definitely. Oh, and artillery! The Byzantine Empire still has artillery. They are focusing everything that they have on the general of the Teutonic Order. The crossbearers still holding the line, 126 men remaining. We've still got, oh my goodness, the Teutonic Knights and the crossbearers are really holding the line over here, getting so many kills. The crossbearers with 38 men remaining, 256 kills. Teutonic Knights with 141 kills. The archers close behind with 88 kills, having their swords out and defending the flanks of their infantry. We've still got a unit of archers over here. Do they still have ammo? They are out of ammo. Swords out, ready to be able to fight that good fight. We've got another unit of archers over here. 37 kills. Are they firing? I'm hoping that they are. I think they were the unit of crossbows with 10 kills. They are going to go ahead and move up and try and continue to support the Teutonic Order. We've got some archers over here taking fire from the Teutonic Order, still having arrows, trying to utilize their ammo as much as they possibly can, trying to get as many kills as they can, firing into the flanks of these Teutonic Knights and trying to support that front line. We've got a unit of Byzantine infantry moving in to be able to try and get around the flanks of these troops. We've got a unit of depleted archers stopping their advance, trying to get as many kills as they can and holding them back for as long as they possibly can. Looking over here, we've got the crossbearers taking shots on the side, on their shield side, getting completely surrounded by Byzantine infantry, but still managing to waver one of the units of Byzantine infantry with 55 out of 160 men remaining, still managing to try and do as much damage as they possibly can. We have the general over here with 82 men remaining, 28 kills, trying to provide their morale support as much as they can. We got the crossbearers coming in to completely surround this unit of Byzantine infantry, forcing them to waver We've got plenty of arrows going into the flanks of these units. The crossbearers with 177 kills fighting against the melee infantry. Some depleted melee infantry lined up to try and support these forces as much as they possibly can. This unit of Byzantine infantry is breaking, and we've got the remnants of the Crusaders starting to move up, trying to get around the flanks of these troops and get into these archers. Looking back over at the Byzantine Empire, we've got two units engaged. These units of crossbearers, as well as the Teutonic Knights, are completely surrounded, but still racking up kills. 266 kills, 172. I gotta be honest, guys, I thought the battle was over, but the Teutonic Order proves that as long as there's still one man, woman, or child in the order still left standing, that they will continue to fight and continue to try and obtain victory here today. We've got some infantry starting to cycle in and out, trying to utilize that charge bonus to get as many kills as they possibly can. The Teutonic Knights still holding valiantly. We've got infantry chasing the order bows, utilizing their ammo to be able to cut them down, utilizing the nearby tower to try and get as many kills as possible. Are they? Oh, they break. They break before they even get to the infantry. Oh no, and now the archers are going to be able to fire right into the sword side of this infantry as they're continuing to chase the order bows. Oh man, cheeky, cheeky crossbows, and they still have ammo. And now that the infantry has turned their backs, they're going to go ahead and utilize their ammo and fire right into the flanks of this infantry and completely melt them. Oh, those cheeky, cheeky Teutonic Order. Over here, we've got the crossbearers with 24 men remaining fighting against the remnants of this infantry unit and some of these Templaria archers. We've got some more spears, some light spear infantry moving up to be able to try and support their archers in this endeavor. The light spear infantry reinforcements from the column formation Byzantine Empire starting to move up to try and defend us. This unit of infantry is going to soon break. Oh, we've got the crossbearers starting to break as well. 14 out of 160 men remaining. The general unit, 43 out of 160 men remaining, breaking this unit of infantry and continuing to move forward. We've got archers versus archers, Teutonic Order bows versus... Oh, look at those axes on the Byzantine Empire. Oh, it almost looked like he just pulled out his fist. I mean, look at that. His axe keeps going onto his back. It looks like he was just about to go and have a fist fight with the Order. But it looks like the Teutonic Order's archers are going to win that battle. The general is starting to waver. Has the general died? I don't think so, but they are starting to waver with 28 men remaining. They are fighting the good fight, but will it be enough to be able to break this side? The Teutonic Order, oh, we've got archers. The archers might be in trouble now. We've got the cavalry starting to move in. The archers are going to go ahead and turn around and fire into them, but is it going to be enough to break them? Loose your arrows. Oh, man, there's the... Oh, I don't think that was enough arrows. They need more. Come on, fire another volley. Fire another volley. Oh, man, that cavalry is getting pinned by arrows, but they are going to go ahead and make it into the bows, and they should be able to win this fight. The Teutonic Order having finally broke over here on this side. The remnants of the Byzantine Empire, just a handful of troops left, are moving around and moving into the city, going for the capture point, going for the archers. The general is starting to break. The archers are fighting valiantly and somehow actually defeat the general right next to this absolutely gorgeous statue over here. Having defeated the general, they're going to move up and get ready to hold the line against the infantry that's starting to move up. We still got some troops, a depleted unit of crossbearers over here. We've got a unit of order bows, the one that was fighting outside of the city walls with 100 men left. It looks like the crossbearers are going to go ahead and fall back to the city the city center, while the rest of these order bows utilize their ammo, try and get some kills against this infantry and just weaken them as much as they possibly can. We've even got the artillery crew moving into the city to be able to try and pin the order bows. Oh man, those arrows are getting some great kills. 151 kills so far, but the Byzantine Empire can't stop. They can smell victory, they can taste it, and so they are going to start to charge in. We've got a unit starting to waver from the Byzantine Empire. They are exhausted. They are being just absolutely pinned by arrows, and now the order bows, having been out of ammo, are going to charge into the fight, utilize their swords, and try and deal a killing blow to their opponents here. But now they are completely surrounded by the combined forces of the Byzantine Empire. They are going to start to break, and now we see some wavering from the Teutonic Order, and it looks like it is going to be a Byzantine Empire victory. Barely, just Barely. I mean, seeing how many units they had left after that river crossing, I was convinced that the Teutonic Order was done for, but they really put up the good fight and got as many kills as they possibly can. A costly enemy victory indeed. Let's go ahead and look at some of these kills here. We've got Reaper with 1,703 kills, Fizzer with 1,947 kills, 1,840 kills on King Leo. We've got Sebastian with 1,684 kills, Kumar with 1,935 kills, and Vano with 1,781 kills. This replay was sent in by Reaper. Thank you so much for sending this replay. This was absolutely wonderful to see. Looking at some of the kills, we got 178, 274, 147, 207 there. We've got 103, 150, 128, 120. A lot of kills over here. And here are some of the other kills on the other factions as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button. If you loved it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything different that you want to see within these videos as well. But thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.